was waiting for the laughter. Okay, so maybe you are missing out on some of the things that you want, like that next client. Maybe you're missing out on some things like how do I get my target market, and how do I network so that people know exactly what I'm doing and what I'm about in my business. So today I want to talk to you about the 3 types of networking that you need to be involved in, and I also want to talk to you about what sets BNI apart from any other networking group that you can be a part of. So if you want to take some notes, the first 3 are the types of networking that you need to be a part of. And the first one is you need to be part of a casual contact networking group. Casual contact networking. This is an opportunity where maybe people are doing dinners, or they're doing open houses, or they're doing mixers, business after hours. This might be a group that's meeting to read a book, but they talk about that book. It's kind of casual. The people that are there are people who are in business because they're all making a living, but they're not there just for business. They're there for those casual contacts. However, we need to go and make sure that we have those casual contacts because we might meet our next client at one of those meetings, or better yet, we might meet somebody that would be a great referral for somebody in our BNI chapter. But in a casual contact networking group, when you go to like a Chamber of Commerce, or if you go to an open house or a mixer, what are you going to see there that you're never going to see in your BNI chapter?
A competitor.
Your competition, right? Your competition, all right? So the first group is casual contact, and we encourage all of our members to be a part of getting to a casual contact networking event at least once a week. The second type is what we call service clubs. Service clubs. What are some of the service clubs that we have here in the East Lansing area?
Rotary.
Rotary.
Kiwanis.
Kiwanis. Optimus.
Zonta.
Lanta. Let's see, Lions Club. Elks. Moose. Any other animals? I mean, there are a lot. But the purpose of casual contact is getting together to build your visibility. What's the purpose of a service club?
Give back.
To serve. There's the rocket science for the morning. Okay. To serve. To give back to the community. The philosophy of BNI is givers gain. And so we love it when all of our members are a part of giving back to the community. And it's a great opportunity to be in a Kiwanis or a Rotary because you are going to meet other people who might become that next client, might become a referral person or a referral for one of your members as you are trying to give back and serve and introduce people to really great people. But in those service clubs, what are you going to see? Who are you going to encounter that you'll never encounter in your BNI chapter? Your competition. The third type of group, so the first group is casual contact, the second one is service. The third type of networking is what we call hard contact networking. Hard contact networking groups are like a group like BNI. And we recommend that you only be in one of these because if you're in multiple hard contact networking groups, what happens is it divides your loyalty. If you have a referral, let's say that your sister or your brother wants to buy a house, you don't want to pass 4 referrals to 4 different realtors because it's going to bring your trust and your loyalty down in that relationship. So being a part of one hard contact networking group, what happens is that you're helping the realtor build her business, and what is she going to want to do? The Giver's Gain says she's going to want to help you build your business. So I want you to think about, looking at those 3, are you involved in casual contact networking events? Are you going to one at least every week? 4 meetings a month? Going to an open house or a mixer so that you can meet new people who could become your next client. The second group, are you giving back in your community? Are you a part of the Rotary or the Lions or the Kiwanis or one of those groups? And then finally, do you have a hard contact networking group? It was interesting, I think it was somebody in this group who joined just recently, and she said, you know, I'm part of the chamber, but the chamber's not giving me any referrals. And I just smiled and I said, that's not the purpose of the chamber. The purpose of the chamber is casual contact to build visibility. Your service clubs, their purpose is not to give referrals. In fact, some service clubs, you'll get a fine if you talk about business. You'll get a $1 fine. And so in a hard contact network or a group like BNI, this is your opportunity to really begin to get referrals and give referrals. So we want you to be a part of a BNI group. Now what sets BNI apart from any other hard contact networking group, I would say 3 things: structure, commitment, and education. The structure of a meeting, David's subbing in, he's standing in for the president today, and he's following an agenda. There's a 21-point agenda, and the reason why we follow the agenda is that we know that the agenda turns the lights on for members to consider, okay, I might have a referral for Charlie, or I might have a referral for Nathan in the future. the agenda moves everybody through a process to open up our eyes so that we can begin helping one another grow our businesses. The second thing about that structure is that we know that it's important to have policies and procedures. We have the best learning curve, I say, in the world, because by 9:30 in the morning, we've made all the mistakes. And so what's happened is members have said, hey, we need to make sure that we do better at this or better at that. And being over, we have over 120,000 members in 53 different countries. And so we're hearing that feedback all the time of how do we make our chapters better. And so that's the structure. The second is the commitment of the members. There's an attendance policy in BNI that makes sure that all the members are here. For instance, Michelle, you are doing the 10-minute on the 16th.
Yes.
How many people do you want to have in the room?
40 would be nice.
40 here. So we want everybody here, and we want some guests. Nathan, you're doing it the week after. How many people do you want here?
42.
Okay, so imagine when you are speaking on doing the 10-minute, you want everybody here. So that's why our members love the attendance policy, because you have to be present to win.